Well, hey everybody, it's Tracy. Welcome to day one of the PSL 5-day challenge. So you probably know that I teach Insanity and I'm actually about to get certified to teach PIO. So Insanity is like hardcore, high cardio, HIIT, high interval training type workouts. The hardest workouts I've ever done. And I've been teaching those for a year. And what I'm finding with most of the women who take my class, or some of the women that I've done some private training with, is that their joints are hurting them after that much high intensity. So I'm 43 and I tend to attract the same women in the same demographic, usually from age 33, 34 to 55. That's usually the demographic that I work with. And really, anytime you're dealing with having multiple children, I've got 4, and you're getting older, older as in like 35, your mid-30s and above, it's important that we do a couple of things. One, it's important that you strength train. I've got bands, but we're not using this today. It's important that you strength train because every decade, from 30s to 40s to 50s to 60s to 70s to 80s, every decade we lose approximately 5 pounds of muscle. So if you are not rebuilding that muscle, your body is going to lose that muscle. And muscle does several things, right? It helps with our stamina. It helps with our posture. It burns calories. It torches your metabolism. It combats osteoporosis. I mean, I could go on and on about the importance of muscle. And so many women are worried, like, I'll bulk up, I'll bulk up. Not if you do it correctly. Not if you eat a well-balanced, clean, nutritious diet, preferably in plant and whole foods, plant-based protein and whole foods. That's ideally the very best. I'm not a vegan, but I am for mostly plant-based. So I married a Texan and we are in the process of really trying to eliminate some animal proteins that just aren't necessary. But it's also important that we keep our joints limber, so that as we age, we have healthy joint function too. And I could go on and on about that, but it's already been 2.5 minutes and I don't want to talk the whole time. I want to work. So now that we've had our prayer time and a little bit of scripture, keeping in mind that when we come to the gym or wherever you go to work out, this is my basement. I work out here sometimes. Sometimes I work out upstairs. Sometimes I work out in my driveway, sometimes the backyard, sometimes in the studio. So wherever you are, if you come to that place with the mindset that we are going to honor the one who made us, if we're going to honor our Creator with our bodies, it makes it less about the result that we want physically, and it makes it more about honoring and praising Him. And that mind shift change helps get excited about your workouts, because really no one likes to work out, especially when you're working out and you're not getting any physical results and people peter out. But if you change your mindset on why you're going to work out in the first place and you use it as a time of honor and glory, you'll look forward to those workouts much more differently than you did before. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you 3 lower body moves that you can do on your own or tack it on to what you currently do. Every single day you can keep building, so you can just kind of write down, and I'll put in the post, you can write down what the workouts were so that you can add on as we go, so that by the end of the week you have 15 lower body moves, okay? So today I'm going to be showing you some lower body moves using, believe it or not, paper plates. Now, if you have fancy sliders like this, you can also use fancy sliders, and these fancy sliders come with covers, and the covers are for when you're on the carpet. But I'm gonna use paper plates today, even though I have fancy sliders. These were a gift to me. I'm gonna use paper plates because I want to show you that you don't need fancy equipment, okay? So, this is gonna be a lower body core move, okay? And we are gonna be in plank position. So if I can just share with you what a plank is, you guys, just because I know I'm dealing with all different fitness levels here, we want to have your hands below your shoulders. You want your pelvis, you want your pelvis facing the floor, no tilting, none of this. No booty up like this. We're not doing a downward dog. We are doing a plank, okay? So when you're doing the plank, I want you to think about squeezing your booty, all right? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your toes on top of your paper plates, okay? And you are going to come up to a down, well, to more like a V, back down, up, back down. Now I'm gonna show you from the side too. Now definitely this is a core workout, you all, but I want you thinking about pulling from the very bottom of your tush cheek, okay? So I'm gonna show you a little bit different angle, okay? Here I am in plank, again, not here, not here, okay? My hands are right underneath my shoulders. Up, I feel it in my hamstrings right here, okay? And I come back down, up, come back down. Now, if you need to modify, you may slide one, slide two, pop. Slide one, slide two. So you may do the slide, pop. And when you pop, I want you squeezing right here, okay? Or you may do the full, okay? There. Sometimes you have to shimmy a little bit. You have to shimmy your toes a little bit for the release, okay? But you should definitely be feeling that in the lower body, especially underneath your tush cheek, all right? So 15 of those. And then when you're done with those, you're gonna do 15 of these. These are gonna get your heart rate up a little bit. We're gonna get rid of our plates, okay? You're gonna come down into a squat. And again, in squat position, guys, we are looking for the knees to make sure they're behind my toes. You don't want this, okay? So my knees are behind my toes, my back is straight. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you just need to pop up and take the jump out, that's okay. Again, I want you squeezing right here. That's the same place, you guys, that we just worked with the paper plates. If you want to just do a little jump, you can. Or if you want to really intensify, you jump up as far as you can go. So 15 with the plates, 15 of those lunges, okay? And then just to make sure we're keeping with getting our little heinies lifted, the next move we're gonna do is we're gonna stay in squat position and we are going to go into runner's lunges. That was one, okay? You're gonna feel this in the hip flexor a little bit, but because you're squatting the whole time, you're gonna feel it right here. Core is pulled in to your spine, woo, and you're staying as low as you can. Now, if you need a little modified version, you can just go into a little bit of a less squat, right? You can do this. When you do this, I want you to squeeze, squeeze, okay? Or 1. Now don't arch your back, flat back, okay? 2. All right, so 15 of the plates, 15 of the squat jumps, and 15 of the runner lunge jumps, okay? 3 sets. That right there is gonna be a nice little torture. By the end of the week with 15 moves, that's gonna be an hour-long workout. So some of you might wanna do that if you're not doing anything else at home. But it always comes after we have our prayer time, okay? So let's also work on our mindset. So if we come in here ready to honor and serve the one who created us, we're gonna be a little bit more excited about trying to get a physical result, right? The physical result will be a byproduct, okay? God bless you all. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.